Luminous, STEM beyond the globe.
Hello everyone, I'm Nimasha Thathsara. Welcome to the Luminous Echo podcast series by IEEE Women in Engineering Affinity Group of Sri Lanka Technological Campus. This podcast series is to encourage and inspire female undergraduates all over the country and will be conducted under these 5 categories, which are women in engineering, women in IT, women in technology, women in science, and women in entrepreneurship. So today we are having a special guest with us discuss about women in science category. Meet the dynamic personality, Dr. Thathsara Maddumapatabandi, Senior Lecturer, Department of Art and Science in SLTC Research University. Today, you are listening to Luminous Echo podcast series where we discuss about women in STEM. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, everyone.
It's our honor to have you with us today in this podcast. Our listeners would probably prefer hearing a small introduction about yourself from you rather than from me. So, ma'am, please tell us a brief introduction on yourself, family background, as well as the educational background.
Hello, everyone. First of all, thank you very much for inviting me, and it's my great pleasure to meet you all here today. So, if I introduce myself and my family briefly, my name is Thathsara Maddumapatabandi, and my hometown is Minuwangoda. My father is a sales manager, and my mother is a teacher, and I'm the only child in my family. I attended school to ශ්‍රී බණ්ඩාරනායක විද්‍යාලය Colombo 7, and then I obtained my bachelor's degree specialized in chemistry from University of Colombo, and I earned my PhD in physical chemistry from University of South Carolina, United States. Just after finishing my PhD, I came back to Sri Lanka because I always wanted to serve my motherland, and I'm glad that I got the opportunity to work as a senior lecturer at Sri Lanka Technological Campus, SLTC. And now I'm working as a scientist at 𝕧𝕨, the Agency for Science, Technology and Research in Singapore. That's all about me.
Thank you, madam, for the great introduction yourself. There is a turning point that changes the lives of most people. What are your turning points that made an impact on your life?
That is actually a great question. I have a small maybe story to tell here. So I did my A-levels in bioscience stream, and I had the dream to enter medical faculty to become a medical doctor. First time I was only got results satisfied to enter bioscience, and then I tried second attempt also. Then I decided, I will enter the bioscience at University of Colombo, and there I actually realized there are many more different avenues out there you could walk along. So I didn't lose my dream. I determined myself that I will somehow get a doctorate. May not be the medical doctor, but here I am with my doctorate from my PhD. Then I also thought, did I wasted another year trying second try in my A-levels? Because I could have entered to the university through that. So what I did was, I applied for the PhD scholarships with my pending results, and actually I got few offers from US, and I had to mention my dear undergraduate supervisors here, Professor Nalin De Silva and Professor Rohini De Silva. And then another turning point was that the decision I took to do my PhD in US, because it's not only added educational value, but also many more life experiences to make me as a strong person today.
It was a nice story, ma'am. The journey of your life where you reached this level of success, the obstacles you have gone through, and how to deal with them, overcome them.
Okay. One of the hardest things I did was the decision to do my PhD in USA, because I'm the only child and I lived with my parents all the time, even when I went to Columbia University, because I did not board. I daily traveled from my home by bus. Actually, it took me about 2 hours in one way, and I take bus around 5:30 in the early morning, and I come home around 7 p.m. in the evening. And my father was waiting at the bus stop to pick me. And you know what? I didn't miss my any lecture, and my friends were asking how I keep my eyes open during the lectures without falling asleep. So I think that's because somehow I managed to take enough sleep. In the morning, when I get a seat in the bus, I read lecture notes, and in the evening, I usually take a nap on my way. When I'm studying at night, my mother was also sitting awake in my room, reading something, and sometimes making some tea or coffee for me. So my hardest decision was to leave my parents for 5 years. And I made my mind that I'm doing this, all this for all our goodness. So, and I had to manage all my work on my own in the US. So luckily, there were some great Sri Lankan friends, mostly from University of Columbia, and we were like a family helping each other. There were so many hard times, even during PhD, and how I released all my pain and stress was that I Skyped with my parents every day, and I used to visit them every year during that 5 years time also. And I think I usually don't regret about anything that I do in life. I think everything happens for a reason, and I'm trying to see something good in everything that happens. And I think that's how I came this far, and I always think that there's a lot more to learn every day to go a long way in life. And of course, I know it's not easy as I said. Yes.
Then, what are your greatest strengths, madam?
Greatest strength. It's of course my beloved parents and my husband not leaving me no matter what I do. They believe in me. And secondly, I think I believe in myself too. That doesn't mean I don't become down, because especially as girls, I think we tend to get tears into our eyes so easily. So do I. But I think it's okay to cry when there's too much on your mind. You know, the clouds will rain too when things get heavy, right? So tears are nothing but the excess of pain. So just pour them out and feel light, so you are free to smile again.
Yes, ma'am. Accomplishment in your life which made you proud.
All right. I think I'm proud of obtaining my bachelor's and then of course PhD. And when I got senior lecturer positions at SLTC and also University of Caledonia, and the scientist position at 𝕱 because all are interconnected for my success. And actually, I'm proud of every little thing, like everything I do. That sounds crazy, right? You know what? Despite all your academic achievements and accomplishments, if someone has the courage or the strength to stand alone, it's a big achievement. And I think to reach that point, you need good education and experience with dealing with many people in the society, thanks to both good and bad things. So on top of all, I think all these life experiences made me to become a more independent, more stronger person to face anything with good confidence. So I love myself and proud of myself.
Next, would like to know a major problem for women is work-life balance. How did you balance your work and personal life while reaching this amount of success?
Okay, so this is a bit tough thing to manage, I think. I'm married, so my husband is also a data scientist, and we both have very busy lifestyles. But he's very supportive and understandable. So when you both understand and support each other, it's not very hard thing to move along. Because personal life is very important. You have to be there with your loved ones, keep them happy. So we usually make some time to watch movies together and go out to eat, travel together and do photography. And also as Buddhist, we also do some religious activities too. So then everyone will have peace of mind. Since I'm living with my husband in Singapore, I make sure to video call my parents every day and sometimes few times a day if I have time. Actually, they just want to see my happy face and I'm happy too.
Ma'am, have you drawn professional inspiration from the women? Who inspired you?
Oh, okay. So you mean like a role model, right? Actually, my answer to this question is no. I'm making my own path, create my own inspiration time to time as I go along. Because I wanted to be me, myself, not anyone else.
That ever message that you have to give the present generation as successful women in the science sector?
Okay. In your journey, you meet many people, right? So take them as good life experiences and lessons. Because you may have heard the quote or the saying that life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forward. So we always have to move forward from the lessons we learned. So don't afraid to take risk and challenges. Sometimes you will fail, but it's okay. But remember, only mistake in your life is the lesson you not learned. So keep doing your best every day, and if no one is proud of you, be proud of yourself. Because first, love yourself, make you happy, as well as your beloved ones, and try to help others also if possible. So I think that's all. So I hope like this short time I did some value to your lives and inspired yourself a bit. I wish you all the very best for your future. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam, for joining with us during your busy life, and we are really glad and appreciate your participation.